Hello there. We would like to talk to you today about an exciting new launch in our product line, Identity Beware by IsItYou. Passwords are a thing of the past. Face biometrics are taking their place, and what a welcome change. But no face authentication system can be trusted if it cannot answer a very basic question: is this user a real human being? Think about this for a second. How difficult, really, would it be for a fraudster to find a picture of his intended victim and try to use that to get into their accounts? Or to assemble a mask, or a 3D image? Not difficult at all. To turn biometrics into a truly useful thing, we all need to know, are you real? The great thing about face recognition is that it is very, very convenient. And it is that convenience that attracts users, and with users come those that would steal from them. Unless we make biometrics safe, they will never be more than a nice-to-have feature. After 5 years of extensive research, development, and testing, we are happy to announce a new solution for just this challenge. We call it Identity Beware. It stands for Biometric Early Warning Rating Engine. If you think about biometric authentication as a door, then Identity Beware is the lock, the one lock you can't pick. Here's what makes Beware unique. It's convenient. Convenience drives usage. To build a truly secure system, it must be usable, and all things being equal, a more convenient security measure will be used more, and with a higher policy compliance than one that is cumbersome. Beware was built with this principle in mind. It examines a user's login attempt in the background. It requires none or almost no participation from the user. It requires no effort to comply, so people naturally use it more and better. It's multi-layered. Beware uses literally dozens of tests to determine whether a subject is truly a human or not. These tests, or filters, each work orthogonally to render a score. These scores are then analyzed to come up with a straightforward answer. Having dozens of tests means that there is no single point of failure. There is no single test that, if defeated, would render a false positive determination. And it's engine agnostic. You may already have an authentication engine for mobile that uses face biometrics. If so, we will be happy to add Beware's unique capabilities to your solution and upgrade its resilience in short order. If, however, you do not already have a biometric solution, we will be happy to include IsItYou's own face recognition engine for you to use. In the next couple of minutes, we would like to show you Identity Beware at work, defending against some of the most common, and otherwise effective, attacks. Using an image on a high-resolution screen, using photos printed on paper and cut outs and stitching together a 3D image of the user. We are going to try to fool Identity Beware using a high-resolution 4K screen. We are using a brand new TV monitor for this test, so new in fact, that it is still at the store. If you look closely at the phone, you'll see that it's asking the user to take another picture. When detecting a fraud attempt, that is what Beware will do. Do it enough times and it'll lock the system down. Here we're going to try something different. Our guy here will use a cutout of his own face and try to fool the system that way. The fact that we're using a cutout should make it particularly challenging, but not for Beware. Those weird holes for the eyes, they are there on purpose. Some anti-spoofing programs rely on so-called liveness detection that is really nothing more than movement detection. Beware is so much more. This one is a more complex challenge. The image that you see on screen is a composite of dozens of individual photographs. These are combined to make a very precise 3D model of the face. This sort of image can defeat most fraud detection systems. It can shake its head, it can nod and it can blink, but it still cannot fool Identity Beware. Now that you've seen what Beware can do, let me ask you a question. What would you do if you had the best lock in the world? Let me ask it another way. What would you build if you had the only truly secure face biometric lock in the world at your disposal? Identity Beware by IsItYou. We can help. Give us a call. Thank you.